Hi everyone, Jasmine here from Redwood Financial, and this week's frequently asked question is how can I check if I have the right will or estate plan in place? Fabulous question. And really, I guess that question is about, having a health check, if you like, on your existing wills and estate planning. I mean, the first thing is let's dig those documents out. For many of us, we might have done our wills several years ago. They're getting dusty in a drawer somewhere. It's always worth digging them out and having a little bit of a read through just to remind ourselves of what they say and are they still relevant? Do they still actually reflect our wishes, first and foremost? Have things changed in our circumstances? We might be surprised that actually the will we did 5 years ago no longer reflects our current circumstances and what we want to have happen. In terms of making sure that you actually have the right level of planning in place to protect you and your loved ones, that you've got all of the right legal documents, that you've not missed off something important like lasting powers of attorney, well, there's a couple of things that we can do. And certainly at Redwood, there's a couple of things that we can offer. So the first one is we offer a free health check service. It's called the Willing Wisdom Index. And basically, it's a 10-minute or so questionnaire that we send you. You complete it. And at the end of it, you get a completely independent report, which is private to you. And it basically tells you everything you've got in place and everything that potentially you've missed off of your estate planning and the areas in which maybe you're exposed and your wealth could be subject to unforeseen attack from care fees, inheritance tax, maybe divorce or relationship breakdowns. And it gives you a bit of a health check to let you know these areas that you maybe should be considering adding into your estate planning because you haven't already done so. So having that free health check can be really valuable. And if you're interested, just let us know and we can send you the link to that free report. Once you've done the report, as I say, it's private to you. You can choose to share it with us or your own advisors if you want to. But initially, once it's first completed, it's completely private. You decide who gets that information, if anyone. So it can be a really useful tool. The other thing that we do is we also offer a complimentary will review service. So as I say, I do understand that for some of you, you might have done your wills years ago. You're not quite sure what they say anymore. A lot of wills contain legal jargon that we don't understand. And sometimes you just need someone to review it and go through it with you and tell you in plain English, this is what your will says. This is what your will does. Is that still reflective of what you want it to do? And advise you then whether or not you've got any protective trusts in that will or whether your will currently just leaves everything up for grabs. So the idea of the complimentary will review service is that we will complimentary review your legal documents, whether that's your wills or whether it's your wills, trusts, lasting powers of attorney. We'll confirm they've all been set up and executed correctly for you. We'll take you through what it all means in plain English, and then we'll let you know, again, a bit like the Willing Wisdom Index, if there's any parts of your estate plan that are missing or that could be improved upon, and we'll let you know, obviously, the advantages of doing that versus the costs, so you can then make an informed decision. Once you've gone through that process and you've done the Willing Wisdom Index and you've even then had the complimentary will review, you're going to be in a really unique position because at the end of that process, you're either going to know that absolutely everything you've done is correct and has been executed properly, and actually you're completely covered and protected and you don't need to make any more changes, which in that case, it's just great that you've had the review, you've dusted off the documents, you've made sure they're relevant, and you've got that peace of mind that everything's a-okay. Or at the end of that process, you're going to know if there's some things that you could improve on and make better with regards to your estate planning. And you'll then know what you need to do and the steps that you need to take in order to put that plan in place. Whether that's with us or whether that's with another firm, it doesn't matter. We'll just be happy that we've inspired you to take some action, to put some planning in place to protect you and your loved ones. So head over to the website. You can check out more information on our complimentary will review service and also request the Willing Wisdom questionnaire to give yourself a health check, a free health check on your estate planning, and that will answer the question and give you that peace of mind to let you know the right planning that you've got in place. For more information about wills, trust and estate planning, you can also check out our free webinar on that subject as well, which is a really good, useful knowledge, information and sharing resource for people who want to know more information about this area. Hopefully that answers that question for this week. I look forward to speaking with you all next week and hearing the next frequently asked question. Thanks and speak to you soon.